Hello everyone, welcome to HeadTrip Air World Tour. Episode, we're at 171. We're actually getting pretty close to 200. We'll have to do something special for episode 200. Right now, we're in Genoa, Italy, and we've had a slight change of plans. That change of plans would include, we were going to continue our tour, frankly, from Genoa over initially back towards Florence and then Venice. But my thought was this. We haven't hit France yet, I don't think, at least. I don't think we've hit France, and I don't think we've hit Spain. And so we may, and for that matter, right between there is somewhere Andorra, I believe. So we may as well hit those countries while we can before we start moving over to Eastern Europe. Just makes sense from a efficiency standpoint. So right now we're also putting on display new music from Slow Pulp. This is a recommendation from my friend and nephew. He says he thinks I'll like it, and so far so good. So I think what we're going to do now is move over. We're going to move right on over to France, Annecy. We'll just hit Annecy, Somewhere over here is Courchevel, one of the most difficult airports to land at in the world. We're not going to land there, but maybe we'll fly over top of it. There it is, right up there, Courchevel. Kind of interested to see it. Our flight plan doesn't quite make it over there, but who knows? Maybe we'll make some exceptions. We'll just see. We'll see how it goes. See what kind of permissions we can get from ATC. And then, Annecy's right up here by the lake. So that's the plan. A little bit of a jaunt is about an hour and a half in the air, maybe a little under an hour and 25 minutes. With me, it's probably an hour and 45 minutes because I'm going to be, or 2 hours because I'll be distracted. Let's make sure we have enough fuel. We're right here by the seaboard, obviously. Genoa, right here by the seaboard. We're low enough that we can't really get a good snapshot of the city, but we'll see it on the way out. We're here in our trusty Blackbird 310R. This got us where we wanted to go on our last flight, and so we kind of consider it a little bit of good luck. So with that said, let's get things moving forward here, shall we? I want to pick up my electronic flight bag first before we do anything else. We'll go ahead, stow our luggage, close the luggage door. We'll go ahead also, close off the passenger door, and I think we're nope, we're not secured here. So let's secure that. Let's go back and start removing some of our covers. Engine covers going to come off first. Take off the intake covers. Remove the pitot covers. And of course remove the wheel chocks. And finally the control lock. And we've got our yoke. 310. Cessna 310. Everything looks good. Do a quick inspect. Everything looks fantastic. Everything's in operational order. So let's go ahead, shut that bad boy off, put it away, and let's get this thing moving, shall we? First order of business. There we go. Feels so good. Looking good. Half a tank of gas in each. I'm thinking that may do us. Not 100% sure about that. Annunciation lights appear to be working as expected. We'll go ahead and call in and get an approval to start. That sounds like French. Not in France yet. I could be wrong. Maybe that wasn't French. Maybe that was Italian. I don't know. Well, what do you know? It's English. Just sounded French. Some nice French accents. I'm going to set our course to 282. Give me just 1 second here. Man, I gotta tell you, I've been sneezing like a freaking hurricane today. Ugh. Hold tight.
Contact departure, yes.
Yeah, I'd say I don't know what's happening. I have probably sneezed about 30 times in the last 10 minutes. Oh. And this is not usually the time of year where I have a problem with that. But today seems to be my lucky day. So let's, I've got to go over to ground real fast. I'm gonna wear my battery out if I don't get the call into ground. We'll get our ATIS here real quickly. Actually, I'm going to call into, where's ground? Where's ground? Is it 119.6? Probably 119.6. That's what I'm going to shoot for. Let's just try it. Alright, here we go. 119. Down to 6. There it is right there. Gonna get a request for my IFR clearance first. Let's go ahead and do that right now. General radar requesting IFR clearance, Whiskey Tango 171.
Whiskey Tango 171, Genoa. Expect runway 28, Lage 6 Echo departure. Squawk 1000.
There we go. We'll acknowledge that. Put the squawk on 1000. Expect runway 28, Lage 6 Echo departure. Squawk 1000. Whiskey Tango 171.
Whiskey Tango 171. Read back correct. Call me back when ready for start or taxi.
Alright, I think we're ready. Affirmative, call back when start. Ready for start or taxi. Whiskey Tango 171. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to get a... Okay, here, let's just call back. We are ready to start a taxi. General radar. Ready for start. Whiskey Tango 171.
Whiskey Tango 171. I didn't get that.
Genoa radar, ready for start and taxi. Whiskey Tango 171.
Whiskey Tango 171. I didn't get that.
That's a no-go. Let's get a wind check. Genoa radar, let's get a wind check. Whiskey Tango 171.
Wind 285 at 2.
Okay, that's calm wind. And let's get a radio check as well. Genoa radar, radio check. Whiskey Tango 171.
Whiskey Tango 171. Reading you loud and clear.
Okay, I'm going to see if I can find ground frequency. I'm not seeing it right now, but I'm going to go to 118.6. See if we can get a 118.6. Here we go. There we go. I think we're going to have better luck here. Genoa Tower, request push and start. Whiskey Tango 171.
Whiskey Tango 171, Genoa Tower, pushback and engine start approved. Face southwest.
Pushback approved, face southwest, Whiskey Tango 171. Alright, that's what we wanted. Let's get the engines rocking and rolling. Get our alternator on. We'll get our nav lights, strobe, and beacon. Left fuel pump, prime to the left. And let's start the left engine. Let's just see how we're doing. Oh, you know what? We really need fuel, honestly. And cow flaps need to come out. Let's try this one more time, shall we? Make sure we're primed to the left. Engine start. Oh. Got a little bit of new Jack White on deck. A little bit of rock and roll. To a Conair flight today. We're going to close off the left auxiliary pump, turn on the right, prime to the right, and let's try starting the right engine.
All aircraft be advised, information Charlie now current, QNH 1010.
Okay, we're on information Charlie, QNH 1010. Let's go ahead and set that. That'll save us an ATIS call for the most part. We're right there, right on 1010. Perfect. Down close to sea level, which is where we should be. All right. Full mixture. I don't know if I'm going to survive this flight with this this tickle in my nose. We were supposed to set course 282. Let's just go ahead and set course 282 while we're at it. Where are you, 282? There's 270. There's 280. Right. Ooh. Whoops. Other way. Other way. Other way. 280. 12. There it is. Course 282. I'm also going to set our autopilot 282 for the moment. Alright. Perfect. Take a quick look at our flight plan. Goodness. flight plan not showing up at all. You know, this is something I need to work out with the Blackbird plane. I just got to figure it out. Flight plan not coming in as filed. Let's request a departure, though. Our plan was to have departure on Lage 6 Echo. Let's just see if we can make that happen. We'll call it in. For the moment, I'm going to get our taxi light on. And I think we're ready to call in. Genoa Tower, requesting departure to Annecy, Whiskey Tango 171.
Whiskey Tango 171, you are nowhere near 28. Why in the world are you asking for departure clearance?
Wow. Wow. Okay. That was interesting. You know you're in France when we're actually not in France, but we're close enough. And I think the influence has trickled on over just a little bit. My goodness.
171, you are nowhere near 28. Why in the world are you asking for departure clearance?
Genoa Tower, correction, what was I thinking? Whiskey Tango 171. Taxi to runway. That's what we wanted. Genoa Tower, Whiskey Tango 171 here. Hope you're having a great day. Request taxi to runway 28, Whiskey Tango 171.
Whiskey Tango 171, runway 28, taxi via November, Mike, Golf.
Taxi to runway 28 via November, Mike, Golf, Whiskey Tango 171. All right. It told me I was a bad pilot. I've got scolded multiple times, but never in that way, so I guess it's time to just humble ourselves and realize that we can't do this without a little bit of extra, help from our friends. With that said, we're going to try to work our way over to runway 28. Do you think Jag's playing on a Telecaster there? What'd you think? I played on one of Jack White's Telecasters. It was pretty fun. Didn't sound good at all. And that wasn't necessarily the Telecaster's fault. That was my fault. But it was fun. We had a good time. When we went to Jack White's Nashville record store, studio. Alright, we're going to turn out to the left here. There's some nice chops right there. I like that. Now, let's be honest, Jack White might be a little protective of his content ID holdings, so we'll see. We'll see if this episode ever makes it to the light of day. We hope it will. That's what we're shooting for. Did we get hold short instructions? I'm guessing we did. November Mike Golf didn't get asked to hold short though. I wonder if I need to get departure credits. I assume I do. So we'll just pull it in right here. Right here, the hold short. Okay. Genoa Tower, hi, it's me, Whiskey Tango 171, requesting departure to Annecy. Whiskey Tango 171.
Whiskey Tango 171, Genoa Tower, wind variable, runway 28, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, Whiskey Tango 171.
No. Whiskey Tango 171 cleared for takeoff, runway 28.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 28. Whiskey Tango 171. Man, that guy needs some happiness in his life. He's not having a good day. It's clear. It's okay. We all have our bad days. It's okay. Plus, we got some rock and roll in the plane. We got calm winds. Look at that windsock out there. Just as limp as a noodle. Which bodes well for a great flight into the Alps, the French Alps, in which we are not going to have really great clearance over those mountains, according to some warnings I received. Taxi lights are going to come off here. Landing lights are going to come on, and we're going to go for it. Why would we want to waste time? Rotate. Positive right. Gear up. We'll get our trim cooperating with us here. Yeah, we're going to go out to sea, just to hit our next waypoint, then we'll come back on in. That's just the way that our flight plan rolls, as you can see right here. Going to just do a little hook out just a little bit into the bay, and then we'll be moving on.
Whiskey Tango 171, contact Genoa departure 119.6.
Contact Genoa departure 119.6, Whiskey Tango 171. Let's see. Did we get an affirmative on that? 119.6. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see. 119.6. Right there. Genoa radar. Whiskey Tango 171 with you on 119.6.
Whiskey Tango 171, Genoa departure, identified, climb to 7,000 feet.
Climb to 7,000 feet, Whiskey Tango 171.
Whiskey Tango 171, you're off course. Cleared direct Legion. Resume own navigation.
That's crazy, because I was not really that far off course. This is what he calls off course. I mean, yes, a little bit. Just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit. But that's not a... These guys... Come on, man. These guys, they're pushing their luck.
Whiskey Tango 171,
How does anybody...
you're off course.
How does
Clear
anybody
direct
fly in
legion.
these skies?
Resume own navigation.
Clear direct legion. Resume own navigation. Whiskey Tango 171. So does that mean we're on our own? I mean, we're on our own. That's it. For the moment. For the moment. It's okay. Look. It's okay.
Whiskey Tango 171. Contact Milan radar 124.925.
Contact Milan radar 124.925. Whiskey Tango 171. 124.925. Let's keep it moving. 124. 925. There it is. Milan radar with you. Whiskey Tango 171, decimal 124.925.
Whiskey Tango 171, say altitude.
Altitude 5,000 feet. Whiskey Tango 171.
Whiskey Tango 171, reset transponder. Squawk 1000.
Squawk 1000. Whiskey Tango 171.
Whiskey Tango 171, Milan radar, radar contact. Continue climb to 7,000 feet, QNH 1010.
Climb to 7,000 feet. QNH 1010. Whiskey Tango 171. Affirmative. 7,000 feet. QNH 1010. Whiskey Tango 171.
Whiskey Tango 171, you're off course. Clear direct legion. Resume own navigation.
Clear direct legion. Resume own navigation. Whiskey Tango 171. All right. Well, they gave up on us really quickly. Really quickly. Goodness. All right. Fair enough. We can live with it. We can and will. If we're on our course, there's no way I'm going all out to Legion. I'm just turning around. I'm going to go straight to Legion. So, just to give you an idea where Legion is. Legion is right here. So we're skipping this entire departure altogether. So we must have skipped something, but that's going to save us a little time anyways. So let's do it. All will work together for our good. We're approaching 7,000 feet, so we'll be dropping our... My goodness. That's interesting. That is super interesting. My trim wheel is not working. Okay, that's problematic. That is problematic. Why? Why is my trim wheel not working? I have to do it manually. Whoa. That's interesting. I'm going to have to check into that. I'll check into that. And give ourselves a little bit of maybe that was a little too much. Just trying to balance out the ailerons a little bit. $7,000. Let's go autopilot. Go to altitude mode. There we go. There's some funky stuff going on right now. I can tell you that much right now. Heading mode on, heading mode off. Maybe it's the winds, but I think we had perfectly calm winds, so it's my balancing. I must have jacked that. I think I did. Wow. Having a hard time. Wow. I don't know what's happening. See that pole? That pole to the right? I don't know why that's happening. I just have this constant tug to the left. To the left. I can't balance my airplane out. There's just something going on with the roll. Let me just look at the roll. Okay. The roll's centered. What about the nose? Let's get the nose a little bit towards the right. Holy crap, I just don't know. I don't know if I'm going to survive this. Something is going on with the plane. Can't quite figure out what it is. I can't tilt my... Huh. No, I don't know. I mean, I can make it happen, but I've got a strong pull to the left. Feels like it might be something to do. Oh, well, I don't know. That's leveling out pretty good. Maybe we had like a weird... I don't know what that was. I don't know what happened. But we're heading towards Leiden. Or Leiden. This is nuts. Yeah, the plane is doing some really funky stuff right now. I don't know if we're going to survive this one. To be quite honest with you. No. We're not going to survive this one. Let's look at our indicators to see what's wrong. Well, I'm going to turn off autopilot for number one. Okay, it was autopilot. It's almost like it had me on heading mode. And I wasn't on heading mode, so I don't know what it was doing. Leaving Genoa behind. Alright, back on course. Maybe we can get ATC to pick us back up. They didn't seem too happy. Direct to Leiden. I was way off course. They're sending me direct to Leiden. Maybe. If I hit Leiden right dead center, maybe they will pick me back up. Milan radar requesting heading of next fix. Whiskey Tango 171.
Whiskey Tango 171. Request not understood.
That's fine. I'm going to tilt here at Leiden. And we're going to head on over to Innova. Still roughly 7,000 feet, dropping just a little bit. There we go. Generally headed towards Nova. Just those peaks right over there. That's where we want to be. Milan radar. Verify next fix. Whiskey Tango 171.
Whiskey Tango 171. I show you going direct to Nova, then to Amber.
Roger. Whiskey Tango 171. This year has just been one of those years where just constant, like, ups and downs on the allergies. It's probably time to get allergy shots again.
Whiskey Tango 171, request not understood. Whiskey Tango 171, I didn't get that.
Whiskey Tango 171. Can you give me a heading to my next fix?
Whiskey Tango 171, direct amber, fly present heading, climb to 7,000 feet.
Okay, we've got our altitude coming into line. We've got our heading coming into line. Our next fix is Ambar. Oh, we got a little bit of a flight ahead of us. So once we get to 7,000 feet, we'll just be straight autopilot, go to altitude mode, and just be a happy camper for the next several minutes. Here we go. Going into altitude, going level, and I think that's it, right? Now, we're going only 160 knots. We could push that a little bit, but I don't think I'm going to be quite honest with you. I mean, we could. How much fuel do we have? I guess that would be the question of the day. Are we at any risk? We're down to 20 gallons in the main tanks. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. That might be more of a... Let me just look at this. Yeah, that might be more of a flight than I thought it was going to be. I don't know. Between our mains and our backups, hopefully we have enough. Hopefully. That's where we're at, and that's where we're going. Hitting the valley real quickly here. Passing up airport right below. What is that airport? That would be Cuneo? Cuneo? I don't know. Italy. We'll show you. Right below there's the airport. Right up here. We might be in the clouds though. Might not be able to see it. There it is, straight ahead. Looks like it's got a runway. With about, let's see, 6,800 feet runway. What's the runways? It doesn't tell me on here. I'd have to go look. No worries. Right over there. That's the one. We're going to pass that one up, though. We're going into the real hills now. The little boys are behind us. The big boys up ahead. I'm kind of hoping 7,000 feet is enough. I'm not 100% sure it is. We could request higher altitude. And we may need to. I did get that warning that we might be clipping alongside some low altitude or some high mountain obstacle terrain here. Headed straight to Anvar. Right through the mountains. Huh. Okay. Given the altitude I just think we're going to need more altitude, to be honest. I'm just looking at these hills. The very first hill in front of us looks pretty close, and these mountains ahead look way too tall for me to be climbing at 7,000 feet. So I'm going to request an altitude change, if I may. We'll see if they cooperate with us on this one. Milan radar, request altitude change to 9,000 feet, Whiskey Tango 171.
Whiskey Tango 171, you broke up.
Well, that's not good.
Say again, altitude.
9,000 feet, Whiskey Tango 171.
Whiskey Tango 171, you broke up. Say again, altitude.
Requesting 9,000 feet, Whiskey Tango 171.
Whiskey Tango 171, I didn't get that altitude.
Let's
Say
go.
again, altitude.
Let's go a little higher. Requesting flight level 080, Whiskey Tango 171.
Whiskey Tango 171, confirm new altitude flight level 080.
Affirmative, flight level 080, Whiskey Tango 171.
Whiskey Tango 171, roger. Climb to flight level 080.
The problem is, even 8,000 feet is not going to be enough, so we're just going to have to keep requesting more, probably.
Whiskey Tango 171, roger. Climb to flight level 080.
Climb to flight level 080, Whiskey Tango 171. I'm going to actually request 9,000 or even higher. Let's see. Milan radar, Whiskey Tango 171, requesting altitude change to 11,000 feet.
Whiskey Tango 171, I didn't get that altitude. Say again, altitude.
We're going to go, let's go 120. Flight level 120, Whiskey Tango 171.
Whiskey Tango 171, confirm new altitude flight level 120.
Affirmative, Whiskey Tango 171.
Whiskey Tango 171, roger. Climb to flight level 120.
Climb to flight level 120, Whiskey Tango 171. Alright, we're going to go all the way up to 12. That might be overkill, but it'll help us on fuel, if nothing else. So we'll just keep on going up. Man. I'm guessing we only needed 10,000, but that's okay. Just as well. Is that the Matterhorn over there? Looks like it might be. No, it's not, actually. I lied. Oh, jeez. Climbing just a little too fast. Let's bring down our vertical speed. Come on now. Come on down. Wow. Nothing seems to be working there. Let's just do a manual drop. That's interesting. My. Alright. Up to 10. This is really odd because I'm. I know what it is. It's my flippin'. It's my trim. It's the whole problem is the trim. Gosh, it's this trim that wasn't working. All right. I should have checked the trim before we started. It's going to be haunting us the whole flight.
Good morning, enter 78 Fox Delta, flight level 370 open. Good morning, enter 78 Fox Delta.
Because autopilot's setting trim, but then it's not resetting when I turn it off, so that's... I don't know. I don't know what's happening. So, that's okay. I'm just going to request maybe an altitude of 10,000 instead. I'm on radar requesting an altitude change to 10,000 feet. Whiskey Tango 171.
Whiskey Tango 171, you broke up. Say again altitude.
Altitude of flight level 010, Whiskey Tango 171.
Whiskey Tango 171, unable your flight is to the northwest and 1,000 feet is an odd-numbered flight level. Please pick an even altitude.
Whiskey Tango requesting flight level 100, Whiskey Tango 171.
Whiskey Tango 171, confirm new cruise altitude flight level 100.
Affirmative, Whiskey Tango 171.
Whiskey Tango 171, roger, new cruise altitude flight level 100.
Flight level 100, Whiskey Tango 171.
Whiskey Tango 171, flight level 100 is already your assigned cruise level.
Roger, Whiskey Tango 171.
Whiskey Tango 171, did not copy.
Now he's going to be bothering us forever. Whiskey Tango 171. I did that wrong. Okay, we're pushing to the right again quite a bit. I just don't know if it's my propellers. Let's see. Okay, whoa. I did it the wrong way. That's interesting. Really is interesting. My propellers are not even, as you can see there. And that's having a pretty significant impact. Okay. Yuck. Gotta be careful. I don't know if it's winds. I'm just being blown way off course. Holy crap, I'm not going to land anywhere at this rate. Not with this fuel tank. Oh my gosh, this is... Okay. We got to start thinking clearly here. We're down to like 15 gallons of fuel, and we're heading through the Alps. We may make it as far as what? Grenoble, France. But that's going to be it. And that's going to be, we're going to be lucky to do that. I just feel like I've got lots of things working against me here, and I don't know what they are. One thing I can do is bring some air in here to clear our minds. We'll keep it cool. Turn the fan on. It keeps resetting my my squawk to 1010, so I don't know why that's the case. What's the beef with this thing? It's definitely the nose. I mean, definitely the nose. You know, it's the trim wheel, 100%. I'm just gonna bring that nose way down. Now, not quite that fast. We'll break up into little pieces before we make it anywhere safe if we're not careful. Let's just get our speed up first. Alright, we're going to do a little bit of manual flying here just to keep ourselves level with the yoke and see if we can find a good equilibrium above these mountains. We're at 12,000 feet, which is what we really wanted in the beginning. And now that I'm seeing the mountains, that was a good call. I'm going to have to still, even now, move that nose down. Let's see what happens. We'll level off a little bit here. It's roughly about 10 minutes to 8 p.m. in the evening in the French Alps. Actually, we're probably in the Italian Alps, just getting ready to cross over to the French. We have one goal and one goal alone, and that is to make it as far as the end of our waypoint, and then go ahead and get... Ooh, hang on a second. I'm messing up my... Oh, man, am I messing this up. Hold tight. I've got to watch where I'm going. I'm headed towards a mountain. Can't start talking when I'm 2 seconds away from clipping the side of a mountain. I think we're going to make it on our fuel. I don't know how big of a runway that is. Let me find out. We've got 7... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Am I reading that right? 700... Oh, no. That's the elevation. Oh, thank goodness. I thought the... it's a 724 feet, so it's in a big valley. In these mountains, and the runway is 2,900 feet, which is super dangerous actually for me. But if we come in really slow, maybe we'll survive it. Maybe. Let's take a look at this airport. Goodness. Okay, we've got a runway 04 and we've got a runway 22. I'm trying to think what our best bet is going to be, 04 or 22. I'm gonna guess it's going to be 22 because we're going to come into our waypoint, take a left, and start descending immediately then. Get ourselves set up for a landing in Grenoble. Now, how I get ATC on board with that is another story. 11,000 feet at the moment, staying pretty steady. We're going to avoid the biggest peaks. Fuel. My. Little bit of turbulence there. Eek. Fuel levels sitting roughly at well, one's about 11 gallons, one's at about maybe 12 to 13 gallons.
Whiskey Tango 171, contact Marseille, control 120.85.
Oh my. Better move over there. 120, what did it say? 120.85. Okay.
Whiskey Tango 171, contact Marseille, control 120.85.
Contact Marseille, control 120.85, Whiskey Tango 171. I just kind of turned him off. I should have gone back. Contact Marseille, control Whiskey Tango 171 at... Let's see what he says. Good enough. Now we're out to 120.085. Control 120. Oh, whoops. Yeah, 120.085. 120.85. Oh, dang it. I got that wrong. Hold tight. .85. Ah, what? 120. Nine. 8, 5. There we go. Marseille Control with you on frequency 120.85 Whiskey Tango 171. Okay. Looks like we're good. Down to about 10.5. We're going to need to probably... I don't know. Maybe we'll be okay, but I'll bet you some of these peaks are close to that. If we're strategic in our planning, we'll get through them. Couple mountain lakes up here. My. Okay, I think I'm going to skirt over here. That's pretty. Better look. Oh my. Okay. Those are some mountains. Holy crap, I'm pushing my luck. We're going to thread this needle right up here. Hopefully this is the tallest of them. Interesting. My goodness. Wow. Wow, I can feel that on the tail. And then the beautiful valley below. Look at that. Look at that. My goodness. Hope we're doing okay on fuel. We should be. Okay, now it's time to start dropping. Let me just get my bearings here. Our valley is going to be down in that direction and then to the left. So yeah, I'm going to pull down. Let's start making our descent. Hold tight. Hold tight. And this is going to be interesting, not having access to our trim wheel. Eek. Do not like doing that. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. That was a little bit of a... That was a little rough of a... I'm going to go down coast. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's get some flaps on. Is that just... What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What doesn't it like? Isn't my mixture needs to be up probably more? Road. No. There we go. I guess we have one more peak over here. One more summit before we drop into the valley below. Slow pull. Good call. Good call, Aaron. Good call. I'm liking it. You ain't no dummy. He knows the crapola that I like. Reminds me a little bit of Tiny Deaths. Oh, come on. Don't tell me. Do not tell me that I've got to climb that peak, because we won't make it. I'm taking a left. Okay. I'm going this way. We won't make it over that peak. That was not something that was in the game plan for us. Small lake here. There is a little valley that turns off at the end of these two lakes. That would probably be our best bet. So that's what we're going to do. Losing altitude pretty steeply here. I'm going to get my... Probably need to get my nose up a little bit. Very hard to do in this canyon, though. With a broken trim wheel, that is... Nobody is enjoying that. Okay, I'm just going to pray that this canyon... cooperates with us. Oh, wow. Okay. This is going to be interesting. Interesting. If we survive this, we deserve a piece of toast. Feeling that turbulence in there. If we can get this trim wheel back just a tad, that's gonna go a long way in helping us. There we go. There we go. That was helpful. Okay. I didn't anticipate this large range because yeah. Anyways, can't keep talking. I gotta focus. Gotta focus, bros. Okay, this is going to be interesting. This valley, oh my gosh. Yeah, this was not what I anticipated doing. But there was just no way. I'd already dropped enough altitude, and I wasn't going to make it. It's my altitude, 6,000 feet. Get my mixture up just a tad. Now, this is a pretty deep ravine. Once we're in this, past this lake, we should be home free, honestly. And we're not going to take the westernly runway. We're going to take the easternly because we're coming in from a different angle on this thing. How's our fuel? We're okay. We're okay. Wow. Always, huh? This guy's concert coming up in a few weeks. Now we're going to take a right at the junction here. It's reminiscent of some of the terrain we were traveling through when we were driving this. Very reminiscent. That valley right there. Now, to give me room on the runway, my plan is, as I get out of this little ravine here, I'm going to go to the left. I'm going to try to swing as much over this way and around the valley on this end of the valley to give me enough running room towards the runway. That's the trick. So around here and towards the runway. I don't know that we're going to get any type of ATC clearance because I'm going to be paying way too much attention. I guess we could go to auto. I'm going to go to auto tune just to see what happens. Auto tune, auto respond. Let's see what Copilot will do. We'll just see what Copilot does. We'll leave it in his trusty hands. Getting closer. Civilization up ahead. Altitude is 3,700 feet with a vertical speed of dropping about 400 feet per minute. A little bit of haze here in the valley. And we're going to tuck ourselves right against this side of the valley over here. Probably over that hilltop and then onto the airport. Airport. Well, let's see. Airport ground level is what? 720 feet. Runway 04. There's a grass runway to the left, and then there's a very, very short runway on the right, and we'll see if we can make it. It's going to be tricky. No one said it would be easy. Especially when we don't have trim. That makes it very, very challenging. Airport's going to be past the city. Grenoble. I'm going to bring down my speed. I'm going to see if I can... Oh, jeez, I hate that. I hate that. I'm going to bring my trim up just a tad. I'm going to bring our speed down. This is going to be considered our final here, right as we curl around this city. I'm going to drop my flaps, and then I'll drop, or excuse me, my gear, and then the last of the flaps, and we'll get our propeller back up to compensate. Runway, what did I say? 20... What did I say? Runway 20... Oh, 04. 04, 42 degrees, 04 on the right. There we go. Straight ahead. Dropping ever so slowly, about 500, 600 feet per minute or so. Speed about 120 knots. And now we're going to have to probably trim the wheel up just a tad. Just a tad. Speed will come down to probably roughly around 100 knots is my guess. Sitting at about 120 still. And dropping below 2,000 feet. Our landing spot's going to be about 700 plus feet, so we've got about a little over 1,000 more to go for our landing. We need to get the brakes on pretty good once we land, because we don't have a whole lot of room, but we're going to have to hit the front end of that runway. There's not a ton of room for error on this one at all. Approaching 1,500 feet. There's our runway. I'm going to push down a little bit. Going to rudder over just a little bit. Line ourselves up. So there's grass to the right hand side, and that would work, but we're going to try to hit that runway. Alright, we're going still a little hot on our speed. I'm going to bring us down. And it's probably going to come down pretty fast, so I got to be careful. We are low on the flaps, right? Okay, good. I'm going to land on the grass in front of it. I think that'll give me a little extra room to work with before hitting some trees. Although it looks like I have a little bit of room on the back end as well. Okay. Okay. A little bit forgiving. Whoever designed this airport was definitely a little inspired to those who need a little bit of extra room to work with. Come on now. All the way down. There we go. Wasn't the best, wasn't the worst. Let's go ahead and pull off. All right. Successful landing in France. We are in France, by the way, so technically speaking, we could just call it a day and move on to Spain, but I think we do want to hit Annecy like we promised. So we'll do that on the next episode. On the way out, we'll hit Annecy, and then we'll head down to probably Barcelona. And that's going to take some fuel. I do know that. My mixture needs to be like all the way to the top, to be honest with you. And my propellers, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, that was crazy. You don't want to mess with that at the wrong time like I just did. I just realized my mixture was way low, which is why we weren't moving anywhere. And
Italia 82 Victor, when ready, descend to mile level 250. 250, Italia 82 Victor.
Wind stayed pretty calm. We're gonna take this one right here. Okay. Let's see how we did. Good enough. Oh man, I had stalled an engine. Haha. That's why I was. That's exactly what happened just about a couple seconds ago. Okay, that checks out. Nice view. Nice view ahead of us, for sure. Beautiful green fields, beautiful valley in Chernobyl. Let's go ahead. Start shutting ourselves down a bit. We'll shut off that last. Let's get our flaps up, by the way. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Avionics off. Alternator off. Battery off. How much fuel did we have left? I don't know. It was low. I know that. Okay. I think we're set up pretty good. Let's just the last thing, let's go ahead and take a quick look at how things landed with our aircraft here. Make sure I didn't do any damage to any of this. No, it looks great. Looks great. Getting a little dirty, no problem. I'm going to leave it dirty. I like it dirty. Control lock on. Passenger door open. Window. Nice fresh mountain breeze outside. Get our baggage out. Wheel chocks on. Pitot covers placed. Intake covers placed. Engine covers in place. Passenger comfort index near maximum. Of course, would you expect any less? From HeadTrip Air World Tour, where we're aiming to circumnavigate the globe and touch down on every country in the process. So far, we've knocked out several on the European continent, a lot of the Nordics, some of them at least. England, Ireland, UK, you know, that down in the Netherlands, I believe we hit, came on down into Germany, Italy, now France. We've got Spain to knock off still, and then we'll move on to the eastern part of Europe. Beautiful. This right here reminds me of the Canadian Rockies, like the big valley in the Canadian Rockies, over by Banff and stuff like that. Just pretty. Of course, those glaciers have done their work And so have we here, HeadTrip Air World Tour. Good music recommendations, by the way, Aaron. Enjoyed the new Jack White. Enjoyed the new tunes from, oh my gosh, am I already forgetting? Slow Pulp. Yeah. It was great. It's great. So, let's go ahead and shut things off here. Thanks for joining us at HeadTrip Air World Tour. Next time around, over to Annecy, likely, and then on to Spain. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.